Fuko, give us a tune.
We're the Modern Stone Age family.
Hey, I almost pulled it off.
Hey!
That came 100% out of my head for last minute. I have no idea why.
Hello, everyone. My name is Josh. Welcome to the Chanter Rant Podcast. With me, as always, is my bearded co-host, Mr. Andy Fuko.
That is me.
And if you didn't know, I'm going to let you know right now. You have 5 seconds to listen to something else. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fuck it!
Faggot.
Fuck it!
Oh, sorry.
Fuck.
Sorry.
Fuck.
I thought we were trying to be offensive. Graham, go ahead and say the F word.
Hi, my name is Graham, and I'm a committed homosexual.
Superb. Listeners can review this show on
Oh,
iTunes,
God,
Podbean,
dick.
Stitcher, Google Podcasts, etc. You can send in emails and voicemails to be played on air. We haven't had emails or voicemails in a while, but it is the winter slump.
It is. Nobody's listening. There's
Cunts.
barely 6 people listening at this point.
You can like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or if you're Australian, Snapchat. Check out the Chanter Rant store at chanterrant.com, where you can get a Get Paradiddled shirt, or the Fuko Net Gator, or the 2020 season shirt, or the Beer Barbecue Bagpipes
That's a good one.
I think, is one of the ones.
It's the wrong time of year for that one, but fair enough. I like it.
Become a patron at patreon.com/chanterrant. And last but not least, invite and share with your friends. Fuko.
Yes, sir. Is it my open?
You know what really
Sticks a doubling in your P-Rock?
generation you know what really generationally boomers me?
What's that, Josh?
Trying to figure out how to get your guest on when they have a cell phone and a poorly lit room, and that's all they have.
And we're looking right up his nose.
No, it's like it's like I'm really glad you get to enjoy Social Security. I never will. But, ladies and gentlemen, we do have...
Well, you voted fucking Biden, you daft twat.
We do have our good friend, Mr. Graham Gunyon, back on the show by popular demand.
Yeah,
Hi.
And by popular demand, I mean like
Khan.
he kept writing in as various aliases to try to get himself back on the show.
To be fair, when Graham's episode happened, which was when? Like a year ago, maybe?
I think just about, because you were out of town.
I was out of town, so it was probably holidays or something. And we got a bunch of people writing in like, oh my God, I knew a guy just like this in the Army. British Army, of course. He's so funny, blah, 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 blah. Actually, people, I just want to set the record straight. Graham is actually a cunt. He's not that funny.
Yeah, he's not very funny.
That's fair enough.
Graham, tell us a joke. Go ahead. Let's just start off with a joke.
Oh, fuck.
This fella goes to the doctor, and he says, I have a very, very sore bottom.
Uh-huh.
And the doctor said, can you show me where it's sore? And he went, just around the entrance. And he said, I'm going to give you some advice. As long as it's in the entrance, it's going to be fucking sore.
Wait,
Is that it?
what? What's the punchline? I totally missed that one.
The doctor,
Doom.
he said to the doctor said to him, where is it sore? He said, just around the entrance of his arsehole. And the doctor said, I'm going to give you some advice. As long as it's in the entrance, it's going to be fucking sore.
There you go.
What's
listen.
the difference between Hillary Clinton and a Kit Kat?
He gets better as time goes on, people. Go ahead.
Excellent intro. Real
No,
quick.
listen.
Wait,
What's
what?
the difference between Hillary Clinton and a Kit Kat?
What?
You only get 4 fingers in a fucking Kit Kat.
Well, this whole episode's going to be Graham's stand-up.
Apparently, yeah. it's gonna be a test of Graham's stand-up routine.
We'll see if he repeats himself. But anyway.
I want to give a real quick shout out to Kenny Heiner, who was on last week's episode. Thank you, Kenny. I still have no results on who won. No one's expecting your results until like Monday.
I have
for
no
the,
idea what's going on in the
Southern
East Coast.
Branch elections. But cheers, Kenny. It was good fun. We have a dojo referral link.
We do?
Yeah, chanterrant.com/suckless.
Yeah. Listen, if you want to suck less at bagpipes, go to chanterrant.com/suckless. Graham, you should probably go there.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, you've been playing like 37 years.
And I'm still shite.
You're still shite. But, you know, the dojo can help even people like you. Although I don't want you in my class.
I fucking doubt it. No, I doubt it.
Graham, I will give Graham credit. Graham plays one of the best versions of... For Ireland, I will not tell her name that I've ever heard. Even Stuart Little played that, and I like Graham's better, to be honest. He does an amazing version of that.
I have never, ever been beaten in a fucking slow air competition.
In grade 4 in the west coast of the United States in Arizona.
Hey, that's like saying I've never sucked anyone's cock in a public toilet.
But have you?
Have you, though?
I may have. I can't remember.
We've got so many great stories about Graham. It's going to be amazing. Graham has been with the band since 2003
What the
or
fuck?
4.
What's going wrong with my phone?
Well, you can't seem to make it balance.
Just put it on.
I'm
Just
fucking going all over the place. What the fuck is going on?
Also, this is a great time to go ahead and have a public service announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're considering traveling to see your family for Thanksgiving during these times of extreme Rona, just keep in mind if you have a crazy
fucking die.
crazy fucking uncle like Graham, you can mute him when you do your Thanksgiving via Zoom. This episode of the Chanter Rant Podcast brought to you by Zoom. Zoom.
What is going on?
You know what? You can always just mute them, or they can mute themselves.
It is remarkable the trouble he's having with his phone right now.
I have no fucking idea.
Just leave it there. Just leave it. It'll be fine. We don't actually need to see you. We just need to hear you.
Yeah, I mean, it's even better. It's even better when we don't see you. If I'm being honest.
Can you see my dick?
No,
because nobody's ever seen you.
No, because you don't have a fucking macroscopic lens on your fucking phone.
Where's your wife? Bring your wife over here. Let's talk to her about that.
All right, wait. Let's get through news and updates before we really devolve.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, Graham, shut up for a second.
The rant email. That's a thing. If you've subscribed, you know. If you're one of the 130-something people who've subscribed to the rant email, guess what? It's an email. It's got things about pipe bands. It's got bullshit. This week we talked about the Four Loko shots, which we definitely have to do. Fusco, I said explicitly.
We got to do Four Locos?
Yeah, so Four Loko apparently released a new brand of tiny bottle shots.
Really? I'm not aware.
Well, you would be aware if you read the rant email.
You're right. I did not read it.
So subscribe and learn some shit, you dinguses. Last but not least,
Four Loko is the place to be.
Plug Wake Miniband Contest. We've done that enough for free.
We don't need to mention that. All I want to say is,
you know what I want to say?
We
have the Big Grace Note rant goes up to the line with the pod band Lady Pipers podcast.
Oh my God, this is going to be amazing. This was confirmed today. We've got
confirmed.
Us, Big Rab, up to the line guys.
Yep.
At least two of them. We've got the two chicks from the Pipe Ladies, whatever the fuck they're
Lady
called.
Pipers.
And we got the chick from
Pod Band Pipecast.
Yeah.
So we've got like 9 pipe band podcasters for what originally was going to be the Big Grace Note Rant 2.
Right.
Is now going to be the Big Grace Note Rant goes up to the line with the Pod Band Lady Pipers podcast.
Right. So we're going to have every pod bander, pipe bander, podcaster that exists, at least currently as far as we're aware.
And that's
on the same show.
December 12th.
December 12th. So tune into that. It's going to be amazing.
December 12th, I think 1 p.m. PST. So 1300 PST.
In our conversations with everybody that was on this chat, if you will, was how drunk are we going to get and who's going to bail out first? And the women were very insistent that they were going to beat all of the rest of us.
Should we set some bets?
We should definitely bet. We should definitely set some lines.
Because a lot of people thought you'd be the first person to bow out.
What we should do is
but I'm going to drink the most.
Ballet dance first.
Pardon?
Who's going to dance like a fucking ballerina first? Never mind fucking flink out.
I would be willing to bet the first person to drop out is one of the Grace Note Vortex guys.
Yeah, they're those two guys. At least the two of them, maybe the three if the other guy shows up. But the two of them are pussies, no doubt.
Nugget, you have no fucking room to talk.
Listen, I've worked hard over the last 10 years on my drinking ability.
Dancing on Kelly's like a fucking ballerina.
Yeah, but that was 10 years ago.
Insulting everybody. Hey, look at your big tits. Woo!
That was because I had you backing me up and Mick, who were very angry, very violent people, and I felt very safe.
And then you go back to my house, bare ass naked, lose your phone down the fucking couch. His dick is like a fucking mushroom on a pizza. It looks like a fucking Super Mario.
Hey, we're not getting to that yet. Wait for those stories. We're getting to those stories. But yeah, no, this is going to be a great podcast. I can't wait to, I think, well, one, nobody drinks like we do. They're all going to be like drinking beer. Like nobody pounds the shit like we do.
No, because they're smart.
Yeah.
We're
stupid.
Here's what I want to do for this.
Drink. Fuck yeah.
For this occasion, I think we should do, let's do Locos. 12-12,
The Loco shots?
I don't care. Logo shots, Logo cans. I don't give a fuck.
Should I mail logos to everybody that's on this show?
And just have them do it too?
Everybody's got to be on it. Like, I'll send it to Val.
We all crack the 4 Loco at the same time.
I'll send it to Val, the chicks in Arizona. Send it to Rab. Imagine Rab on fucking 4 Loco.
Dude, Ozzy died.
Yeah. It's no joke, dude. No joke. We're professionals because we drink 4 Loco like it's...
Well, because we're
like it's Red Bull.
Yeah.
One of the greatest compliments I've ever received in my life was Josh and I went to Ireland, Northern Ireland, nonetheless. And we're at the bar, and we're drinking everybody under the table, and they're like, one of the Irish guys was like, "You boys sure like the drink, eh?"
Well, I was like, "You them fucking Catholics then."
No, they were Protestant. These were the Protestant boys.
I don't believe it.
It's like, yeah, the Irish could not even remotely keep up with us, but that's fair enough. Whatever. So, where are we at? December 12th. Pipe band. What is it called again? What are we going to call it?
Fuck.
It's a
You're
long
gonna maybe
name.
do this again?
Yeah, do the whole name.
The big Grace Note rant goes up to the line with the pod band Lady Piper's Pod.
That's going to be amazing. I might bring Graham in just to say horrible things and upset the women.
But yeah, no, that's 12-12 at 1300.
Yeah, that's the goal. 1 o'clock p.m.
I think
PST.
that's okay. Yeah, because that way it's only evening for our UK friends.
Yeah, it's only like 9 o'clock for them, and everybody's gonna have a good time. We're gonna have some fun.
If you tuned in for the original Big Grace Note rant, you know what a nightmare and hilarious shit show it was.
It was outrageously amazing.
Foucault is the captain of our ship.
Captain is the Foucault of our ship.
Captain is the.
Do you know? I have to say, I played with the Kevin Blanford Memorial Band the last 2 years, and they're such lovely people. And Stephanie Trudeau is such a great piper, and I thought she was a really nice person. And she said, I listened to their podcast. I was like, well, fucking, I'm knocked out.
Wait,
you know, it's like finding a map with the fucking postman. Very strange.
Wait, was she saying we were horrible or that she liked us?
No, she said you were fucking great.
Oh.
And I thought, she's so much better than this.
Everybody's better than us. Trust me on this one.
You never know who's listening to you.
You never know, dude. Trust me on that. I've gotten the weirdest, like, oh my god.
And she can fucking play pipes like falling out of 2 trees, not 1 tree, 2 trees.
No, I know who Stephanie Trudeau is. She's a very, very good piper.
She can fucking play.
It's very interesting.
She's a black belt in karate, so be careful what you kick your fucking ass.
Dude, I would love her to beat my ass. In many ways.
Me too.
All right, so anyway, let's move on from whatever we were talking about. Where are we at? We did the menu. Wait, should we do the advert?
This episode of the Chanter Rant Podcast is brought to you by MacLellan Bagpipes, proudly made in North America by artesian bagpipe maker Roddy MacLellan from Eust, Scotland. At MacLellan Bagpipes, they don't strive to be the biggest, fastest, or the cheapest. They do, however, meticulously craft a small number of the best-sounding and most beautiful-looking bagpipes in the world since their beginning in 1988. Over the years, MacLellan Bagpipes has established a solid reputation for rich, warm, and stable tone, created with incredible craftsmanship and instruments of heirloom quality and unparalleled beauty. Head to BespokeBagpipes.com to learn more about their innovations like the new Elevation Chanter, which features a lower-pitched richness inspired by the classic top hand of older chanters and sustainable solutions like the Revelation Bagpipe, a Delrin instrument featuring bores lined with a cellulose polymer sleeve giving you the structural benefits of a Delrin instrument while maintaining a refined wood-like sound. Check out MacLellan Bagpipes' diverse line of instruments and learn more about their restoration work on vintage bagpipes by visiting their website at BespokeBagpipes.com. MacLellan Bagpipes, born in Scotland, made in the USA. What I was saying was, we should do a surprise advert.
You should. Cellulose sleeve. I love sleeve.
A surprise advert is, always fun.
Always fun. Listen, Graham walked away, so that's fine.
Well,
we
it's
don't really need him.
pants. But yeah, honestly, let's talk about MacLellan Bagpipes for a minute.
Should we?
Yeah, I mean, they're not my most problem client, but they're in the range.
They're definitely in the range.
Yeah. They have a superb product. They have semi-decent marketing. Get fucked, Joe Brady.
Hashtag get fucked. Joe Brady. Let's create a new hashtag. Get fucked, Joe Brady.
But I had to record a whole separate ad. Like, are you kidding me? Studio time alone. Do you know what my hourly cost is?
Hey, it's worth it.
That's true. They are pretty awesome pipes.
The Chanter is particularly good. I've been very much
experimenting. Oh yeah, I
saw
saw your little brand ambassador work, which I think is pretty good.
Yeah, it was completely. I'm completely unpaid for this, but fair enough. I'm enjoying the Chanter, and 100% honestly, like, hey, low G is a little bit sharp, but other than that, I'm enjoying the Chanter in small holes.
Better to have a sharp.
I love
low
a
G.
small hole, right, Graham?
You can always tape a low G.
You can always tape a low G, but you need the small A hole, right, Graham?
What's that? I have a small A hole, yeah.
Well, that's how me and Graham met. Was my small A hole.
Yeah. So when you had Graham on before, what did you guys talk about? Did you give the origin of Graham or no?
Yeah. We gave the origin. We did some of my favorite stories. We did the KFC story. We did the blood on the potatoes story.
The drum major. Do you remember the drum major story?
Oh yeah, that's the one. It's still one of my favorites. Honestly,
that is still legendary.
We have a completely new audience by now. We could do that story again.
Yeah, this is probably the best Graham story I've ever heard because he was fighting the man. He was fighting the man.
All of a sudden.
This is what happened. This is what happened.
No. Graham, set the stage.
What had happened? Fosco had fucked off to some band with Eric Pileski. And left me in pipe major. And who ended up being the pipe major, Josh? Fucking you.
At 16.
Right. And I was sitting, we're in Pleasanton. It's 105 degrees. I'm sweating like a fucking glass blows ass. And then you got that fucking and I thought, what was that fucking drum major? What was his name? Big bastard.
I don't remember his first name.
Fuck. And I was like, fuck off. And he come right into the fucking band and fucking fucks us behind me. I said, hold these pipes. Mm-hmm. Do you remember that?
Oh, I remember it very clearly. I held Graham's pipes.
And I said to him, go and fuck yourself. And then comes up and says, I'll hold the travel money. I went, stick it up your ass, you wee bastard. Fucking, that was the end of it. I fucked off and I went for a beer. And I won the fucking Winston Churchill Cup. Do you remember that?
The grade 4 overall Piper of the weekend.
Yeah, the grade 4 aggregate.
Yeah.
And it's fucking. I was good. I thought I'll go out there and have a wank. Never even got the chance. I was having a beer, and then this fucking dude comes over. Did you tell to fuck off? I went, yeah. He went, I'm gonna buy you a beer.
Was the biggest cunt of that day. And I was there for all of this.
Fucking cocksucker.
Yeah. So, okay. So let's clarify. I was not with the other band at this time. I was still with Desert Sky, i.e. Las Vegas Pipe Band at the time. But, so came out of nowhere. We're standing there in 105 degree heat for an hour as they're preparing for the last mass
and him and Melvin are drinking fucking cider back of the fucking
was blitzed out of his mind. That guy couldn't see straight. So the other guy comes up and was just fucking being a cunt. He's like, everybody everybody get in your fucking place, you motherfucker. Like, he was just being an asshole. We're like,
I
we've
remember
been
this
standing there for an hour sweating our asses off.
It's like 102.
Like, fuck you, dude. Like, we owe you nothing. We're doing this shit because this cunt of a games makes money off you.
Shitty ass cattle sheds that smell like cow shit.
Oh, it was fucking horrible. And this guy just comes yelling at everybody. And Graham is like, fuck you. And he literally comes right into Graham's face and just screaming at Graham. And Graham, like, hands me his pipes because I'm, like, the pipe sergeant of the pipe band at the time. He's just like, hand this. I'm like,
Never a good moment.
Oh, my God. So they're screaming at each other. It was hilarious because, listen, no offense. If you're the drum sergeant of a games' masked bands, I guarantee you none of the pipers like you because we know we're about to spend an hour out in the sun doing nothing.
That's not correct.
While you jerk off to whatever the fuck.
I will submit one singular exception to the rule.
Go ahead.
Which is we have fucking Conquest.
Well, Conquest is amazing, but the rest of them are assholes.
Yeah. like Kevin's just like, he's like, oh, for fuck's sake, like, let's get this going.
The next day. Okay. The next day we're waiting up to get going up, and the pipe major said, everyone, get up. And he looked at me and went, please. Oh,
dude, you're absolutely correct because this was on a Saturday. So the Sunday, the same thing happened again, and they were way nicer about it. I'm like, did it really take this giant fucking nonsense for them to be civil to the rest of the pipe? There's 700 pipers standing here in 100-degree heat in Pleasanton.
Isn't that the story of our lives though? Like, yeah, you have to push it a bit in order to get.
Yeah, but Josh, when you're in the military, you have to suck that shit up. This is not the fucking military.
No,
you know what I mean?
This is like they owe us for.
Yeah, not by a million years.
This is a fucking hobby.
It was one of the funniest moments I've ever been part of, and everybody thought Graham was a legend because everybody was buying him drinks afterwards, which was fantastic because he was the guy that stood up to. It was like,
that's because people didn't know him long enough to realize he's just a very unremarkable man.
No, but like I remember when came up to him, he was like, "I'm going to take your travel money. What band are you with?" And Graham's like, "San Diego Scots." He totally lied. He said the wrong band name because was blitzed out of his mind. It was so fucking funny. Oh god.
People who are long time
on the Sunday, I won that fucking trophy, and on the Sunday. He comes up and said, well, I'm sorry. I said, get that cunt to apologise to me. He's a cunt.
He probably still is.
Cunt. And if he's still alive, I'll fucking fight him any day. He's still a cunt.
I agree. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea if he's still alive, but...
Well, do you know if he's still a cunt?
No.
Hope he gets COVID and shits himself to death.
I thought you thought COVID wasn't real.
People are buying fucking toilet rolls. Like, you're going to shit yourself to fucking death? I don't know.
Anyway.
Yeah, my favorite Graham mentor story. Because when I was new to the piping game, I spent an inordinate amount of time with Graham.
That was probably the mistake that was made.
And I still remember, like, he came to pick me up for a gig. I think we were playing, like, the Paris or some shit like that. And, like, picked me up. I was, like, maybe fucking 15, 16 years old. Mm-hmm. And we go to do this gig, and they fucking... I remember we were, like, playing it. It's, like, this big conference. Like, we play a lot of conferences in Vegas. It's not a big deal. But they zoomed in on Graham. Big, fat fucking head that he has. And he was wearing his fucking Ulster cap badge.
Oh boy!
Yeah, and Jerry Adams was the fucking speaker.
Jerry Adams was the fucking speaker.
Who's that?
Big like Sinn Féin. It's not good. And so like I remember like we finished this gig and like I was like, oh shit, I got a paycheck. Like I'm fucking 16 maybe years old. And Graham's just like, we gotta get the fuck out of here now.
Really?
Oh yeah, because this cunt comes up to me, Alex Maskey, real IRA boy. How you doing? I said, I'm fucking doing right. Fuck off. So, and then they said, if you play again, we'll give you another fucking $500. I said, okay, we'll play again.
Did he not know you were like?
It's like sucking dick. $20 is fucking $20.
Right. Absolutely.
So we're like fucking off out of the casino after we're like Graham's like, we gotta fucking scoot, dude.
Before they figure out who I am, I shot people.
And I was like, why the fuck are we legging it? And he's like, well, like here's the backstory. And I was like, oh shit, well, you start your car, I'm gonna stand back here.
Right.
You had that big fucking red Ram. I was like, all right, you start your truck, I'll hang back here, like.
In case
I think
blows up.
The funniest story I've got with Josh is like, it's got to be fucking 15 years ago, Union City. We've been playing in this fucking contest, and we're in a fucking curry house. Do you remember?
Oh, yep.
Oh, yeah.
Hello! Anyway, he's not gay. His fucking boyfriend is, but he's not. So, fucking Leo minces out the fucking... I'm fucking going. He fucks off. Josh is there. He's 14 years old, and he went... That's what happens when you cock up your ass every day. I was like, I was getting shocked. And Tori says, that's fucking you. I said, nothing to do with fucking me. That's him.
Definitely you.
That is not very liberal of you, Josh, to have said that.
And Angus is sitting there like that.
Yes.
I love your dad. Your dad's so cool. Because whatever happens, he doesn't fucking react. He's like, whatever.
He's the coolest cucumber I've ever known.
He gives zero fucks.
He just,
Do you remember that?
He's just
remember
happy.
that fucking bitch neighbour of yours, the lesbian one, was like fucking hated me.
Me? Or Josh?
No, at Josh's house.
Oh.
But I come over one night and the fucking dog was back, and I'm a dog person. And the fucking neighbour was like some lesbian with a mustache. And she said, oh, I hate men.
You're talking about, yeah, she's not a neighbor.
Yeah, and she said, I hate men. I said, well, why do you look like one? Oh, she was mad. And Angus, fucking Angus. She had a fucking better mustache than you. Angus fucking fell over laughing. He's like, she needed that. And your ma's like, well, you have to be so mean. Fucking yes, I do.
That is your MO. If Graham's like, hello, my name is Graham, by the way. In case you haven't met me before, I am a fucking mean ass cunt, and I hate everybody. He's gonna be a dick. Guess what?
Like I said, nature versus nurture.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm
This is
telling
why
you,
I'm
you
an
know what I
asshole.
mean?
Graham gets all the credit for why I'm an asshole.
I would agree. He came into your life at exactly the wrong time.
The right time.
Did we already get through all the incidentals?
No. Well, no, not really.
What are we missing?
We did. However, we did
Wake
the
minivan?
We did. No, that's it. All we got is
Hey,
win and fail.
Can we
unless you
talk
don't wanna
about
do it.
Ken Mish?
We can if you want to. Why? What do you got to say about him?
It's all, I mean, it's going to be very positive.
Okay, that's fair.
I doubt that.
I don't see this coming.
It depends on your perspective.
Oh boy, here we go. All right, we're gonna have to make some apology calls after this. I'm predicting, but okay.
Well,
go
you're
ahead.
editing this one, so
Yeah,
it's all
that's
you.
fine. That's fine. Go ahead.
So, we're in the fucking New York one night. And Fusco's got this, like, 13-year-old girlfriend from fucking Guatemala or somewhere.
She was from Mexico, and she was 18 or 19.
She was 14.
She
anyway.
wasn't underage. Come on.
Anyway. Oh,
Get him the way you got me.
She
Wait,
was young.
Wait,
but
get him.
She was
Get
legal.
him like you got me.
She was legal. Come on.
Fairness.
What's black and blue and doesn't like sex?
What's that?
The little boy in the trunk of my car. Anyway. We're in the fucking New York, and Ken Macy's buying shots with fucking oysters in. Do you remember that?
I do remember this. I've told this
And
story.
we're all
but go
locked
ahead.
up, and everything's good. And Fusco's got this, like, 14-year-old girlfriend.
She was 18 or 19.
She was 15, for fuck's sake. Anyway, doesn't matter. So what they leave, and fucking he walks it through the casino about 200 yards, up the fucking escalator. He walks it about half a mile to get to the car and fucking explodes. The fucking car, that Mazda, I'd puke in it for fucking years. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah,
this
the
was-
fucking
yes.
the vertical stripe.
Yeah, so Graham, actually what happened was we walked to the car. We were driving back to my place. We were driving down the 215 heading down to the southwest part of town. She rolled down the window and she threw up out the window, but we were going like 90 miles an hour down the 215. It all blew back into the car. all over the ceiling, all over my face. Oh my god.
Jesus.
And I was like, Ken Mish, you son of a bitch. He just couldn't help himself.
There's 2 things I can't cope with, right? Anyone starts puking, I'm in. You start crying, I'm in.
She did both of those things.
I've been very fragile today. I lost my little dog in June, and I'm fucking crying like so. And Chris is like, "You okay?" I'm like, "Yeah." It's fucking terrible, but not puking in the car. You puke in my fucking car one time, I'm gonna teabag the fuck out of you. Yeah.
Well, I did do that to her, to be fair, but.
Well, she was 14.
It was all legal. It was all above board.
Have you seen that Borat movie with Giuliani?
Not the new one.
No. She is too young for you. She's too old. She's 15.
I look forward to watching it. I haven't watched it yet, but yes.
It's fucking horrible.
So can we get into something serious?
Yes, I have AIDS.
Okay. So I have a couple things to talk about that I would like to talk about with Graham. So Graham was on this show about a year ago, right? Or something like that. Holiday,
something
I was
like
going.
that, yeah.
And I was very disappointed because I really wanted to be on the first episode that Graham was on. Because Graham's been in the band for fucking, Jesus Christ, 17 years or something. Maybe almost as long as you and I. We're all roughly the same, right?
I'm still shite.
So, like, I don't know, 5 years ago or so, it was 2016, I think, I went and did the tattoo with Joe Brady's band, whatever it was.
Which fucking
the Virginia military tattoo.
Virginia military tattoo, yeah. So I'll give a backstory and then I'll let you talk, Graham. So what happened was Graham was in the band at the time, and we had Max, we had a bunch of people, whatever. We had a reasonably pretty decent band at the time. And I went off and played this tattoo. And then I believe it was Max. It was a long time ago now, but I believe I asked Max to like run shit while I was gone.
Oh, he was a pipe sergeant.
I believe so, yeah. So
no, Pileski.
Pileski was a pipe sergeant, but I don't think Pileski was there either, right?
No, he was there.
Was he there? Okay. So anyway, I went and did this thing, and then we had the Vegas games, which happened at the same time, so I missed the Vegas games. And then at that point, Graham got very upset with me, and we didn't hear from him for years, 2 years maybe, right?
I mean, I still heard from him.
You did, but I didn't. So anyway,
we're just friends, non-piping related.
Yeah, but so am I, regardless. But he got very upset with me. So I want to revisit this situation because to this day, I don't actually know, other than rumor and hearsay, what happened and why he left the band shortly after. He was very upset. And I don't actually know. I mean, I could surmise why, but I don't know why.
All right.
Here's the deal.
Wait. Graham. I'm pretty sure I know where you're going because you've told me this story before.
Have you guys engineered this to fucking pick on me tonight?
Not at all. I literally do not know this, but I've been wanting to talk to you about this for a while.
I was as surprised as you are. But what I will say is, could you, in your description of this, not use names?
Okay, well, okay. Instead of using Fusco, we'll call him Angel Bear.
Fair enough.
And Josh, we'll call you left-wing gay boy. Okay?
Perfect.
You okay?
Brilliant. Perfect.
Right.
Can we just do LFGB?
What pissed me off, dude, was the fact that we were the host band, and you fucked off to play this military academy, which plays 3 times a year, and you could have gone any other fucking time, and you fucked off. And you left in charge. You should have left the fucking Marx Brothers in fucking charge, you know what I mean?
The police fucking what was he? Chief.
Fire
battalion chief. This guy knows how to lead people.
Fucking fantastic firefighter. And a shit piper. Now, everything's gone quiet now.
I just want to listen to your. I want to hear out first.
I think this is worthy of a send.
Yeah, go ahead.
Not a shit piper, a very mechanical piper.
Yeah, that's fair. But I want to hear your whole side. Like, you were super. Like, you left the band. You didn't speak to me for years. Like, and you and I were like the best of friends for like fucking.
I'll tell you what.
10 years.
And you were a bit of a cunt because you played for that band in Arizona, and we were at the fucking Highlight Games in here, And you fucking blanked me like a fucking bitch.
You're gonna have to like explain this. I don't remember this detail, but which band in Arizona? Phoenix?
I'll try English. You fucking ignored me at the game.
No, I know what you mean, but like I don't remember this. So I played with the band in Phoenix?
Yeah.
And I ignored you where?
At the fucking Highland Games here, I'm like, hey, Naga. And you're like,
Dude, one, I would never do that. Two, you after this 2016 thing that happened, you didn't speak to me for like 2 years.
You fucking didn't speak to me, you cunt, you.
No, you were pissed at me. But this is what I want to clear up. You started it though.
Both fucking ways.
You were upset because I put Max in charge. This is the rumor I hear because I let Max run the thing.
No, I was upset because you went to play this thing while we were the host band.
Right.
And you left Eric Pliskin.
I didn't though. I let Max in charge because I knew was not like
it was still
all there.
shit.
And I let and
it was still shit.
I organized shit. I brought into play and basically run things because he's a good player and he can run things, and I paid him to do so. And like, this is the thing that came up was, I heard that Graham, you were pissed because I let basically run things instead of you.
He can't play with his fucking dick.
I know he can't play, but it doesn't matter about playing. It matters about leading. There's a difference. And you were upset, but you never came to practices. So like, I was like, how can I put Graham in charge? Nobody's gonna respect him if he's never there. It's like putting Angel in charge. Like, who's gonna listen to Angel?
This episode of the Chanter Rant Podcast is brought to you by MacLellan Bagpipes, proudly made in North America by artesian bagpipe maker Roddy MacLellan from Eust, Scotland. At MacLellan Bagpipes, they don't strive to be the biggest, fastest, or the cheapest. They do, however, meticulously craft a small number of the best-sounding and most beautiful-looking bagpipes in the world since their beginning in 1988. Over the years, MacLellan Bagpipes has established a solid reputation for rich, warm, and stable tone, created with incredible craftsmanship and instruments of heirloom quality and unparalleled beauty. Head to BespokeBagpipes.com to learn more about their innovations like the new Elevation Chanter, which features a lower-pitched richness inspired by the classic top hand of older chanters and sustainable solutions like the Revelation Bagpipe, a Delrin instrument featuring bores lined with a cellulose polymer sleeve giving you the structural benefits of a Delrin instrument while maintaining a refined wood-like sound. Check out MacLellan Bagpipes' diverse line of instruments and learn more about their restoration work on vintage bagpipes by visiting their website at BespokeBagpipes.com. MacLellan Bagpipes, born in Scotland, made in the USA. So, we're back on your beef.
All right. My beef or Graham's beef?
No, your beef with, you went to go do the tattoo.
Correct. So, this is what I want. Graham, I don't want you, don't be political, man. I want to hear the truth. You were pissed at me, and I know it.
I know.
You did not speak to me for years, and I want to hear your side of the coin.
Because you fucked off to get a fucking tattoo at some fucking military academy.
No, it was the Virginia military tattoo.
When we were the fucking host band.
Mm-hmm.
For the last time.
The last time. We did it the year before. Yeah.
Host band. And it's a deal, Naga. I'm not blowing smoke up your fucking ass. No. You're a great musician. You can, if I sing to you, blah, 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 you can write it down. I don't have that fucking talent. Mm-hmm. I can play pipes. I'm not bad.
Oh, you're pretty good.
But you left a fucking knobhead in charge of the fucking band, which pissed me off.
Right.
And you fucked off, you know what I mean?
Yes. So, well, what I want to know is, was it the fucking off part, or was it leaving the knobhead in charge part?
Or was it leaving a knobhead in charge who wasn't this knobhead?
Both of it.
It was both?
Yeah. Because I fucking just pissed me off.
My impression was, well, I mean, I surmised after I heard all this years later was that you were upset that I didn't put you in charge.
No, absolutely. Are you fucking kidding me?
That's what I heard.
No, not at all. I was pissed because you just fucking left us in the lurch, basically. That's what I thought. And God love him, great guy, shit piper.
Okay, right. But does he not have the ability to lead men?
I'm sure he does.
But not in a pipe band situation.
But not pipe it men.
Okay, that's fair. Okay. Do you think I should? Do you think I shouldn't have gone?
He was the fucking boss of the whole fucking fire department.
Right. Yeah. No, he was huge.
He was a very, very fucking. Not even average. Eric, if you're listening, I'm sorry.
He doesn't.
You're shy.
It's okay.
You know what I mean?
Let me ask you this: if you were me, what would you have done in this situation?
I'd have fucking stayed and played with the band, you fucking bellend. The bellend is an insult. It's the end of someone's dick.
All right, so keep in mind, this was what, 5 years ago. I was a young man.
7, 8 years ago, eh?
So, you think I should have given up my opportunity to expand my own abilities for a band that doesn't appreciate what I give to them?
You played it. Was it some military academy?
It was a military tattoo in Virginia that I played with a band that was better than us. So it was an expansion of my abilities.
No, hang on. They do this. They do these things 3 times a year.
Yeah.
Could you not have picked another fucking time?
This was what was offered to me. I mean, maybe, but this was what was offered to me at the time. And I've never been in a tattoo in my life.
If you're that fucking good, you can fucking play where you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm not that good. Like, where else?
I'm going to get a fucking Uber down and fucking.
Come on down. Come on down, you cunt.
No,
Josh, what do you think? I'm curious. You're a neutral party here. You were there.
I got the fucking answer.
Were you there? Were you there?
We were the band. You were there. You fucked off, and I thought, well, fuck it, I'm not playing.
So I have 3 minds on this.
I'm curious, yeah.
Because I was there.
I got a lot of shit for this for years.
Deservedly.
I'm curious.
Don't get me wrong. Deservedly show.
No, maybe. That's fair.
But, so, like, I had Josh, who is a band member, who thought that was fucked. 100%. Because if you're in charge all the time. If you're not in charge, you're not there. I had Josh from the games, who was like, holy shit. Now I'm paying a host band whose prime fucking leadership isn't even going to be here. That's why that was the last year that the Vegas Pipe Band had the contract for the host band.
Yeah, but it wasn't the first time. Do you remember that you and fucking Pulaski fucked off to play with Seamus Coyne?
Well, finishing my thing.
That was way years. That was like 10 years before that.
Play with Coyne.
Finishing my last thing.
Let Josh finish, and then we'll get to that.
Finishing my last thing was just like, hey, I was like, hey, you know, but also you contacted me about that, and you're like, hey, I have this opportunity to go do this thing, to go do the Virginia military tattoo, and I was like, hey, honestly, and I told you pretty honestly, I was like, this is probably going to lose the Vegas Pipe Band, the host band contract, but I think you should do it.
Oh, okay.
And I stand by that, because what people don't realize is you have to fucking contain multitudes. You have to fucking be able to deal with 3 situations at once.
My thought is
band situation, I hated it. Game situation, I hated it. Personally, I was like, dude, you got this shot, you should take it.
My thought is this: if I was there or not, would the band have been any better by one better player? No.
They would have lost the contract either way.
We were going to lose it anyway.
Nah.
The next year we had way less players. We had a big issue with numbers the next year. It had nothing to do with our performance that year.
Yeah, but you know, the year before that, we played down in California, and the pipe band was fucking. Who was that fucking idiot? This fucking guy was fucking terrible, and you cut him.
Oh.
And Chris Laughlin come up to me and said, oh, fucking holy God, who's the pipe major? I'm like, fuck so. He said, your band is crisp, clear, boom. That was the year before.
Yeah.
We could have fucking raped everyone.
Right. No, we had a run there for a little bit. We were starting to come up in the world. Absolutely.
Who's the piper though? And I said to him, we were standing around, I said, keep a bit of air in your pipes. And he looked at me and went, okay. Fucking Mormon bitch.
I don't remember who that was, but yeah, I remember that guy wouldn't listen to anybody though. He was a cunt.
Fucking time.
Those fucking broads. Holy
No,
shit.
but no, I was just pissed. At the time, I was fucking pissed. It takes me, I'm fucking kind of passionate over my shit. It takes me a while to get over shit. I'm over it now. I've come on fucking talk to you.
Obviously you and I have we've been friends again, but like what was interesting is literally years Graham and I did not talk. Other than we would show up at the tent, the special tent at the Vegas games, Graham and I would say hi.
Do you remember what brought you all back together?
No, but remind me. I don't remember exactly. You, I assume, but tell me how. I don't
work. Lots of work to get you all to fucking not be cunts and talk to each other.
You were talking to Graham and you were talking to me, but Graham and I would not talk. And I'm like, dude, like I don't even know what he's upset about. Other than I think his ego wants me to have put him in charge. And I've told you guys this I will always take the guy that's there versus the person who's talented who doesn't participate 100 days of the week.
That's a smart move.
Because that's what I believe is important. Participating.
Nugget, can I just take this moment to remind you, you have never ever beat me in a fucking solo competition.
Yeah, but I'm in grade 2. How do I beat you when you're still in grade 4?
How does he play down?
I will play down if you want me to.
I was grade 3 and fucking horny.
Well, you're always horny. So is your wife, as I remember it.
So is your tits.
I'm totally kidding. He is right. When him and I were both in grade 4, I've never beaten him. Let's tell the story about Graham at Flagstaff. Do you remember the story? I don't know if you were there.
Which one? When I won or when the fucking chanter fell out the bag?
The chanter fell out of the bag story. That's a great
I beat
story.
you on that.
So Bruce Hitchings was the judge. Graham is playing, I believe it was the slow air. Wasn't it the slow air?
No, it was Strathspey Bay Real.
Was it in grade 4?
No, it was
no. He blew it out in fucking Flagstaff on Strathspey Bay Real.
The fucking chanter come out the bag and I went.
No, literally. So I don't remember what it was, but either way, Graham's playing for Bruce Hitchings.
I'm playing, and the fucking chanter just come out the bag and I went.
He's sitting there playing the pipes. His chanter just blew out right onto the ground.
How many times has this happened?
And Bruce Hitchings just went like that.
How many times has this happened? Because you did it in front of me in Flagstaff in grade 3.
No, this was grade 4. This was 2000.
A long time ago. Fucking hell, man. Yeah. And the chanter just came fucking out the bag.
Dude, that's so funny.
It's been a long fucking haul.
One of the warning stories I tell my students as to maintain your pipes correctly is the Graham story when he stood in front of Bruce Hitchings and his chanter blew out of his fucking pipes. Like right onto the ground.
8,000 feet.
Yeah, I mean, granted, you're in Flagstaff at 7,000 feet. And just boom. I'm like, that was the funniest shit ever.
I should have known, because we're driving up to Flagstaff, and we've got a bag of fucking chips, like Lay's chips, and they fucking explode in the car. I'm like, oh, fucking hell. Not fucking cool.
Was that the whole story? But that's not my point.
What was the horse's name?
Who's the muscly guy, the lawyer?
The muscly guy. I don't remember his name, but I know who you're talking about.
I wake up, and I see this fucking guy.
Gary, right? Gary something?
Yeah, he's got these sculptured underpants on. I'm like, oh, fucking hell.
There was 3 of us in this hotel that was the size of my apartment.
Fucking terrifying.
But so, Josh, lead us to what the reality is here.
I don't know, man.
What's the real beef?
So I've been working on this problem for a while. I don't know if you guys are aware.
No.
So Josh, what's with the fucking sunglasses?
It's never too dark to be cool.
No, you just gotta be cool, man.
You look like a twat. Take them off.
I always look like a twat. You told me to take my mask off too. Get fucked. Get fucked, boomer.
That's not the point.
Take off your shirt and your pants.
Yeah, take off your shirt.
I'll go fucking naked.
Do it right now. Right now.
Do it.
Take off your shirt. Yes, I've done this on a Chanter Rant happy hour. I've taken my shirt off.
Cool. So no,
unfortunately, due to the fucking camera thing, you can't. My dick is not visible because it's too fucking small. But bear in mind, I'm doing this in fucking.
So
it's okay.
So strangely enough, because I've brokered some kind of peace agreement between y'all.
You have, yeah.
And I think it's because you're all just very bad at communicating what is actually wrong. Granted,
Yes.
you as much as I hate to say this, you might be more emotionally equipped to deal with things than this old fuck nugget.
Okay, that's fair.
So I think you're completely right. I think he's got beef that he has yet to rectify.
He won't actually tell us, right?
What the beef is.
Like, Graham, it's okay to like tell me the truth.
We gotta squash beefs.
No, what the fucking beef was? I just got pissed off. You fucked off. You left the band. In my opinion, you left the band in the fucking lurch.
Okay, that's fair.
Would you accept that? Do you think that's an accurate assessment?
I 100% understand why people would think that, but I also think that some people. No, I absolutely agree. I see why people would say I left a man in the lurch, but I also think like at that point, this was 2016. I've been the pipe major of the band since 2007. I've given my life blood to the growth and improvement of the band where we got to the point.
Fucking Crimea River, bitch.
Let me fucking finish, motherfucker. Where we got to the point where we actually could host a fucking games. We got to that point.
Not for fucking long.
Well, no, it didn't last long. Well, we got to the point where we could do that. And then I was offered an opportunity to play something that I've never been offered before. Where I'm like, hey, I can do something that's amazing for my own personal growth. Like, you know how hard it is to make that decision where, okay, I've made sacrifices. I played in a grade 4 band for years where I could have played much better and improved myself, but I sacrificed because I cared about Vegas having a good band. But now I had an opportunity. Well, no, wait. Let me fucking say what I got to say about this, and then you can respond. So, I had an opportunity to play with people that were, and it turned out to be amazing, right? We've made amazing connections. Joe Brady is the most amazing connection we've ever had. All the the pipe major of the Waken District Band now. We've got Ken. We've got fucking. What the
by the
chicks
way,
that dates fucking.
By the way, I'm not on your side on this because
no, it's okay. You don't have to be.
Just because the ends justified the means doesn't mean the end doesn't mean the means were good.
Right. No, I get that, and I understand that completely.
But I do fully accept that the ends were great.
In the end, it worked out. It was a risk, right? So Graham hasn't experienced the benefits of what Joe Brady is to us, or
Are you fucking
What
kidding
the
me?
fuck?
you know what I mean? Like Joe Brady is fucking fantastic.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Joe
Like
Brady?
my association with the Waken District Band is absolutely
fuck Joe Brady?
fantastic for what we are today.
F you, Joe Brady.
F you, Joe Brady. Graham has no idea who that is, but Graham, you would love that motherfucker.
Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, let me. You know what? Let me get Graham first. Graham.
Yeah, Graham, go ahead. Respond to what I said. Go ahead.
I played at the Edinburgh Tattoo, the Berlin Tattoo, the fucking Colchester Tattoo. I have fucking no problem getting what you did
Really?
with the whole thing. If you want to be in a big fucking production,
Finger in the glass, mate.
but you fucked off and left the band in the lurch, and that was what pissed me off.
Can I mediate?
Yes.
Graham, are you down for me to mediate some of this shit? Because I'm about to mediate the fuck out of both y'all.
Josh, I'm naked.
No,
very
you're
naked.
topless. That's different.
He's topless. No. Let's do this, man. Because
I
love this shit. Let's figure this shit out.
Can I propose
Yes.
something?
I'm in.
I would argue, and the first part of this is going to be negative towards you. Don't get defensive because
I'm okay.
Yeah, because he's a cunt.
Fuck off, you cunt, you.
Oh, no.
Immediately defensive.
No, it's okay. No,
So in this situation, are you willing to admit that you fucking bailed on your band?
yes.
Yes.
Okay. Are you
I chose my own opportunity versus the band.
okay?
Yes.
That's fine. That doesn't matter.
Cunt.
That doesn't matter. Did you do so thinking, and with your experience and perspective, did you do so thinking that they could handle it? Did you legitimately think that you bailing was like, well, I'll take care of this and they can handle it? Or did you knowingly leave them without them being able to handle it? And I don't know the answer to this question, by the way.
I will tell you the truth. As far as I recollect, I went with this option thinking that they could handle it, but there was also doubt that this could go wrong. There was absolutely doubt.
Wait, elaborate.
Okay, so
you thought they could handle it, but what was the doubt?
I thought it was possible that this could go a certain way. I was like, okay, I can do this, and if I prepare them enough, they can handle this without me. That was my thought.
This tracks as you knew they were going to fuck it up.
Well, okay, so I went in there thinking was going to be able to handle this because if you see the way I do things, it's very okay, so let me back up. What's remarkable to me is how little leadership ability average people have. And I did not know this until this situation. Let me put it that way. So I went in there thinking like, oh, I can go. Like, I'm not that important. Like, I'm just a guy that drives the bus. He'll just drive the bus. And I was like, I recruited. I was like, in case kind of hesitates, I need you to drive the bus. I paid him to do so. Just in case. And it went horribly wrong.
You realize that's hiring a butt plug to stop a tampon.
It went horribly wrong. I did not know it was going to horribly wrong, but it went horribly wrong. So, I thought it could be handled because am I that much different than Max or Graham or Eric? I'm not that much different. Other than I am very clear as to this is how we're doing things. There is no question. Don't argue with me. This is how we're doing things.
Okay, you're a better musician.
Wait.
Yeah, but does musicianship matter when it comes to leading a band through a 6/8 march?
No. Actually, leadership matters the most. Let me propose a few more questions.
Let me tell you something.
You can always tell me to go fuck
battle. I fucking kill people and fucking berate them. It's not about that. It's about knowing your fucking job. Mm-hmm. And if you give someone a job that they don't know what the fuck they're doing, you may as well fucking give them a fucking blowjob. You know what I mean?
Well, that was my mistake. Is giving somebody who I thought could handle the job, and they did not handle the job.
Well, guys, guess what?
That was my mistake.
So, spoiler alert: just like the Star Wars sequels, everybody loses. So let me just break this down. Your mistake,
yes, go ahead.
In my opinion,
go ahead. That's fair.
It's an abdication of duty, and I understand why. Because, well, okay, let's separate this into 3 parts. So, part 1, we'll do pipe band. Mm-hmm. Pipe band specific, only centering around the band that shall not be named. Abdication of duty. Everyone else picked up on that immediately as a reason to not perform well. Just, like the excuse was our leader's not here, and that was an excuse for everything.
Correct. Okay. Yeah.
And I think that's definitely the situation in that scenario. Mm-hmm. Switching over to part 2.
How much does that tell you about the character of the people involved in that situation?
Well, leaders
tells
are leaders.
Me so much.
Yeah, but you have to keep in mind too. You can have it one of 2 ways, right? Either you lead.
Take the fucking mask off, for fuck's sake.
Fuck off. Take your underpants off.
Take your underpants off.
I'm not wearing any underpants. Just take the fucking mask off.
Either you lead by example because you assume others need to be shown the way.
Correct.
Or you figure someone will rise to the challenge. Doesn't matter in this case. Nobody ever rises to the challenge.
Fucking bollocks.
But it's like the fattest, least shaven Elton John.
Think about the opportunities, though. Like, think about the opportunities that Graham has had versus what I have had as a piper, right?
Well, that's part 3. We're only on part 1. We're on part 1.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So, part 2. Part 2, games perspective, fire that band immediately.
Sure.
Easy.
Okay.
As soon as you weren't there, I had to fire the band. That's
not what happened. But
so let's talk about part 3. Part 3 is a musical conversation, which is part 3 is put in the exact same situation as you were. I would have done the same fucking thing, 100%. Because you cannot discount what a musical opportunity that is. There's no way. And while people in phase 1 of that three-phase talk don't understand necessarily the benefit, there is benefit that comes from like, hey, I'm bringing you knowledge that you didn't fucking know existed beforehand.
Correct.
Don't get me wrong, you're still a cunt.
I disagree, but okay.
But I understand why you did it, and I back the play. I don't care.
I 100% disagree. Because we're talking about a bunch of people who are unappreciative cunts to how much I've sacrificed for years, for 10 years, for them to be fucking cunts and play like cunts for 10 years.
Oh, Nugget. My heart's bleeding for you. Fuck off and join another band, you fucking bellend.
That's what I fucking did, and now you're holding it against me. I went and I had an opportunity. I had an opportunity to perform in a thing that I've never had the opportunity to do before because of my ability. Whatever it is, whatever the fucking reason.
I stand by. You should have taken it always. 10 times out of 10. Every way I worked that scenario, you should have taken it, and you did.
Well, I played in the Edinburgh Tattoo fucking airing, and I get it. It's a good gig. It's a good gig. You know what I mean?
How many of the first 2 parts of every tune did you play?
Hey, do you want to strip my cock?
2 parts of every tune known to man. No, dude, come on. Like, okay, it was a shit situation. It was a shit timing, but in my opinion, from 2007 to 2016, I sacrificed for a grade 4 band that I could be much better than, and that's okay. I want Vegas to have a good band. You know this. We all want this. We all want a good band.
Anyway.
But like, I had an opportunity to learn something, right?
I think you should qualify it.
You don't think so?
No, dude. It's an individual thing. Hey, guess what?
I don't know, man.
Individual piping journey is more.
Yeah.
You know,
absolutely.
I know what we should do here now is just fucking concentrate on getting it going.
All I need is 6 fucking players. I don't need nobody. Yeah. I need 6 pipers, 2 drummers, and a fucking bass. That's all I need.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
And we could be good, dude. And it would be people that are original to Vegas.
But I'm over my fucking. I had a hard on for a couple of years. I'm over it now.
You absolutely did. You were pissed at me for sure.
Absolutely.
And I love you. You are one of my favorite people on the planet. There's no doubt.
Can we?
But he was pissed at me, and I was like, I haven't talked to Graham in years. And I was so fucking. I'm like,
can we do a bit?
Yeah. Let's do
immediately, because we might as well do it now. All right. Boo woo boo woo woo. Sorry, I've been listening to a lot of Mandalorian lately.
I love Graham.
Okay, so we're entering into this bit knowing that everyone's going to be 100% honest.
Okay.
Graham, why did you not talk to Fusco for 2 years?
Because I thought it was a cunt.
Why did you think he was a cunt?
Because he fucked off to play with a band and left us as a wait.
So you felt abandoned.
I felt violated.
Well, no, you felt abandoned, right? Like
I thought he was taking the piss.
Did you think he didn't take it seriously, like his responsibility?
Well, the thing is, I played at the fucking Edinburgh Tattoo, the fucking Berlin Tattoo, and done all this shit. And the thing is, they do this thing 3 times a fucking year. So just pick the fucking one time when it doesn't coincide with the fact that we're the fucking home band. I thought we got over this.
That's fair.
Yeah, but why, like...
That's fair. So let me just say this.
Now I'm getting pissed again now.
No.
Wait,
I get what he's saying.
Scope.
I get what he's saying.
Scope. We gotta give Graham his fucking piece.
Okay, go ahead.
So the fact that he just wasn't there, that's what set you off.
Because he's so, because I'm so objective.
That's a yes or no. It's a yes or no answer.
What?
He wasn't there.
Yeah, he should have been there.
Okay. Scout.
Yes.
I would like you to describe the feelings you had with Graham not being in your life anymore. And then we'll get into why, and then we'll get into some solutions.
So,
Yeah.
Graham is one of my favorite people on the planet. Graham, shut the fuck up. I love this motherfucker. He is hilarious.
This is one of the things that baffled me.
He makes me laugh like nobody's business.
One of the things that baffled me was when you guys had an out, because as far as I was concerned, you guys were best friends.
Oh, absolutely. We are best friends. I love Graham. He is hilarious. Even to this day, we went out like a week ago when you, me, and him showed up. It was Graham and I were like on one side and you were like the other, right? It was very obvious, right? But like Graham is fucking hilarious. I love him. He's very funny. I love everything about him. I don't care that he's not my political perspective.
So what do you?
But I don't care. He's fucking
what do you
funny.
think? What do you think about the reason that he shunned you off for a bit?
So I was super pissed about this because I'm like, listen, man.
But
Graham was in the military. He had opportunities that I did not have. I'm a civilian.
Did you take actions to fix it, or were you too perturbed?
No, not directly, because I was very upset because as a civilian person who learned to play pipes, not through the military like he had, like this was my opportunity to do something that was interesting. And I have so little, like as a civilian piper, you have so little opportunities to do this, right? So when this came to me because of Joe Brady, he's like, I want you to come play with us. We can do this. And I made so many friends. Like it was like, I'm telling you today, no matter all the shit I've gotten from this, I would not change it for the world. I enjoyed the shit out of playing with Inverary. And playing with Fife Police, and Awaken District, and we had a great time. It was amazing. Like I don't regret any of this, not at all, because when you're playing pipes, like what is this all about? Like why do we do this? Why do you do this, for example? And have an enjoyable experience. And I think sometimes that's okay for the leader to do things that are good for them, because otherwise they sacrifice all the time. And then guess what? You know what they do? They disappear because they're like, fuck this, I'm out.